Hello and welcome back to a new Esoteric Warrior podcast. It's your boy Sifu G. This podcast is super exciting for me, as well as my business partner Chris. To let you all know, on Lulu, the link is below, is the first volume of the Do Family Dit Dar Medicine, 5 Elders Secret Kung Fu Formulas, and I promised you guys I'll be releasing so much information that I've received over the last 40 something years, and it's useless if it's just sitting here. And if you don't know, well, now you know. I had to resign from my job, so I'm putting my effort into books that I've done from 23 years ago. I've seen Chris, and a big shout out to Chris. I've already thanked him over the phone, but these books, as much as I have all the information to give him, without him, the books will never be done, because I am absolutely useless on the computer. And he was able to bring all this to fruition, right? So without him, these books are not possible, and that's the truth. So thanks so much, Chris. You know how I feel, and it's the journey. Like 1 minute calls turn into 3-hour calls, discussions, laughter. This guy is it's such a pleasure to do something like this and to save it for the future generations. He knows what I'm doing for this journey, and for him to be part of it, I'm truly blessed. So thanks, mate. But this book, guys, even though it says 54 formulas, that's like, it's a lot already. But each formula written, there might be 3 or 4 on that one page. So you might be getting 80 formulas in this one book. I've lost count, because some formulas on one page has like 3, maybe 4 formulas. So that's the beauty. This is the work that we've given you, with all the herbs that you can cross-reference. If you get someone in Chinese to tell you what it is, if it's a Dit Dar pill formula, a poultice, an oil, or a tonic, or just a normal Dit Dar gel. On the sides, some writing is described of maybe the method it was for, such as burning palm, bat mei, mu hing, fundadux, bat fu pai, Moy's version of the Wing Chun, and all that other stuff. So I would love for someone to find a formula that they've worked out and made. And we would appreciate if you guys wanted to send us a gift of a test bottle of the gel that you made. We would absolutely love that. Put your name, where you're from, and we'll give you a shout out. The whole purpose of releasing this is not just for you guys to collect it yourselves and let it sit there, but to investigate. If you're serious about your Kung Fu and you have no formulas, get these volumes, because if you've got someone in Chinese, they can go through them and they'll tell you what they're for. The herbalist can give you a better description. Then you can ask the herbalist to write it in pinyin Chinese for you, the herb of the name of the herb, and then you can go and research the herb, find its qualities, contradictions, and what it's good for, right? And then you start going, okay, I can see where this formula is heading, you know. So we would love that if you do buy our formula books and you do create one of the formulas and you want to share a little bottle or a tester with us as a momental thing for us, we would appreciate that. And that would be such a cool little gift to go, hey man, someone's made one of these formulas, have a smell of this. So that's what it's about. Saving. You guys can learn about herbs, learn how to write it, figure it out, get someone to help you. If you're Chinese, then you're laughing if you can read and write Chinese. If you're a Guilo, then like you. No, if you're a Guilo, then you may have to, if you're a Westerner, you may have to get someone to translate what the formula is. Some of them are massive, like the massive amount of herbs. So that's what is online as from now. Get on there, support your boy Sifu G, the Esoteric Warrior. Let us keep creating esoteric information. That's what it's about. The information that we're giving is you're not going to get anywhere else. It's just plain and simple. And that's the truth. What I have from my teachers, especially Dewey, I've got some stuff. Not many people understand what I've got. So this all started because Chris, God damn you Chris, he gave me a challenge and I said, yeah, I've got all these formulas. Bang, let's create a book out of that and save it for the future. Like I said, I'm 54 this year, and who knows, right? How long I got. I've lost a lot of friends in the last 2 years, so the time's clock's ticking. Could be any time, but if I can put out information to save for the future, I've done my job. And that's a passion, the love that I have for my teachers. So this book on the Five Elders formulas I'll just read the back for you. Contained within the pages of the first volume are the first group of 54 out of over 300 original untranslated Chinese formulas that were used by generations of Du family, Kung Fu and medical practitioners. These legendary ancient formulas were passed on to Sifu Gary Herefield, me, the 7th generation inheritor and representative of the Du family arts in Australia. Span a number of other arts and types include iron palm, iron body, internal cultivation, injury management, health maintenance. So all these formulas you're going to have to decode, decipher, and like I said, find one that's a Dit Dar and start with that, Dit Dar Jiao, and start with that. Featured within the book is 136 full colour photos of commonly used herbs in Dit Dar medicine with names and Chinese characters to aid the practitioner's research and learning. This series of Du family formula are a true treasure and a must have for any serious Kung Fu practitioner. So it says it all there, right? So Kung Fu, the Dit Dar means fall and strike. So everyday type of injuries to Kung Fu fights and internal injuries such as falling off ladders and all sorts of hit by a car, kicked by a horse, hit by Sifu G. You need all this. But I'm so proud to present this to all of you. I hope you purchase and save the whole 6 volumes and get to work on your study of Chinese herbs. After the 6 books, the new version of my Dit Dar book will be out, close to 500 pages with so much more information, herbal formulas for training, roller bar, and all sorts of good stuff. That will be a one-of-a-kind book on training Do Family Batmei, from all the different exercises for Ging, cultivation, strength training, the list goes on, iron body, Phoenix Eye, fist, meditations, how to strike using the Phoenix Eye, the method, sun meditation, and all sorts of stuff that I didn't put in the original book. So there's all this complete new information, close to 500 pages on Batmei. I also sent Chris a book from 2002 or 2000 on Yokomun Jikbo. That's over 200 pages. Has my student Kyle from America from a long time ago that lived with me for a year. Sifu Travis that I trained. Some beautiful memories. Yeah, I was chubby with some little bit of hair left, but the photos are just a great memory. I could redo them, but you know what? I'm true to myself. I'm just going to leave that there and show you what I was like. And I realized reading some of those old books that I did, the knowledge that I know now compared to what I was reading is just, it's amazing what you can acquire mentally over 20 something years of Kung Fu training. On top of that, the Burning Palm books, I know a lot of you have reached out. The Burning Palm is still one of my number one, trust me, best methods, some of the best methods of conditioning and just Qigong. Can't go wrong there, perfect blend. Right? But I will be releasing all of that into books and volumes with information shared to me by the Grandmaster, formulas and whatnot. The Immortal's Blood, Tim Mac, that's going to be released. So much I'm going to be releasing just to save it and to say, hey man, I've done something. I've given back. I've left my mark on Kung Fu and gave you the knowledge that can help you get better as a practitioner and just a better person. Alright, so I've held on to this for so long and been so protective, but I think it's the right time. There's people that could use these formulas and help themselves get better, heal themselves and loved ones. So it's super important. The mission and the journey, what it's about for me is about saving my memories and the hard work that I've done, honouring all my teachers and systems that I've learned. So go to Lulu, support my work, our work. Chris and I's put a lot of work in, giving us everything we could without flooding it with hundreds in one hit. It's just not good for the eyes. Trust me. But this is the best way. There's a lot more than 54 formulas. It's just 54 pages of the formulas that were written, and it has more than, some have more than one formula on it, so you're getting a lot. And like I said, if you make one, hook a brother up, if a little bottle of Dit Dar gel, so I can save it, put it in my cabinet from everyone that makes something. Share your journey, your research, and I love to hear from you. That's the truth, to see what you felt with the medicine. Did it work? Didn't it work? Did you have to tweak it? There's some herbs there that you cannot use, like I said, tiger bone and stuff like that, so you have to get a different type of bone. So that you can just ask your herbalist, what can you substitute those herbs that are illegal and extinct. I don't see many selling 2 pairs of eagle claws and stuff like that. So get caught with that, go to jail. So a lot of the Do family stuff is very very good. It doesn't have too much insects and stuff like that. I think it's a very Buddhist type of, Shaolin and all that links with these 5 elders. They don't have to necessarily use bugs. Maybe they do, but if they don't like to kill things, then they may be very good at knowing the herbs rather than putting tiger bone and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure in the past they used all sorts of stuff, opium and whatnot, so let's not even go there. But the whole thing is the first volume, our first book we put out, will be the volumes of all the Dit Dar medicine from volumes 1 to 6. Check the link in the description below. Like and share, subscribe, and love to hear back with any of the information you've acquired from these books. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.